Imagine this, you're casually chatting with him, and then it happens. He says something that makes your heart skip a beat. It's not just a compliment or an I love you, but something deeper. You know in that moment he's feeling something real, something that goes beyond the surface. Curious to know what words make a man fall deeply in love with you? Let's find out together. But first, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe, because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. We all know that words are powerful, right? They can build us up or tear us down. Napoleon Hill once said, "What the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve." Well, love is no different. When a man truly loves you, his words will reflect that deep connection. They're not just empty phrases. They become the foundation of a bond that is as strong as steel. Think of it like building a house. If you lay a solid foundation with trust and understanding, you'll have a relationship that stands the test of time. But if your foundation's shaky, it's not going to last. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what if my last relationship didn't work out? What if things seem like they're falling apart right now? Let me reassure you, there's no failure, only lessons, growth, and new opportunities. The universe has this way of rearranging things so that what's meant for you will always find its way back. The right person will recognize your worth, and when he truly loves you, his words will be a testament to that. So here's a fun little task for you. Type "He loves me" deeply in the comments to claim this energy for yourself. Show him, the universe, and yourself that you're ready for love to unfold. Now let's dive into the 5 things a man says when he's truly in love. You're not going to want to miss it. Number 1, I can't imagine my life without you. Picture this, you're out on a weekend trip enjoying the perfect sunset, the sky painted with oranges and pinks, and the world just feels right. You're both soaking it all in, having the time of your life. Then out of nowhere, he looks at you and says, "I can't imagine my life without you." Your heart skips a beat. You smile, but deep down you know that those words aren't just romantic fluff. They mean something real. You feel it. He's not just saying it because it's the thing to say in the moment. He's saying it because he's genuinely feeling it. It's like when you build a puzzle with someone. At first it seems simple, just pieces coming together. But then as the pieces fit, you realize you're creating a picture of something much bigger. It's not just the act of putting the puzzle together. It's about creating something meaningful that you both cherish. That's what it feels like when a man says, "I can't imagine my life without you." At first it's just 2 people having fun together, but over time, it becomes clear. This is about building something that will last, a connection that's deeper than just the surface level chemistry. Now let's break down this phrase, shall we? When he says, "I can't imagine my life without you," what does that actually mean? Well, my friend, this is his way of showing that he's emotionally invested in you. He's no longer just going with the flow, having fun here and there. He's thinking about a future where you're a permanent part of his life. He's mentally locking you in as a key figure in his story. This isn't a passing thought. It's a big, bold statement. He's letting you know that you've become so important to him that imagining a life without you feels unimaginable. It's not about what you've done for him today or yesterday. It's about who you are to him now and how deeply his feelings for you run. And you know what? That's powerful stuff. It's not every day you hear someone tell you that they can't picture a future without you. But when a man says that, he's showing you that you've moved past the casual stage and into something much more serious. He's already picturing a long-term future with you by his side. Let's connect this to some wisdom from Napoleon Hill. He once said, "Whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." What does that mean in the context of love? Well, think about it this way. When he says, "I can't imagine my life without you," he's not just saying it for the sake of saying it. He's actually conceiving the idea of a future with you in it, and he believes it's possible. The fact that he can say this with such confidence means that he's already mentally visualizing a life with you. His belief in your relationship and your future together is so strong that it's become part of his reality. His mind has already achieved the image of the 2 of you walking through life side by side. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what if I don't hear this from him yet? Does that mean he doesn't love me? Absolutely not. Everyone moves at their own pace, and love isn't a race. What this phrase signals is the deep emotional investment someone reaches when they see you as an integral part of their life. If you haven't heard it yet, don't worry, your time will come. The key here is to be confident in your worth and to know that true love, when it's real, will always manifest in beautiful ways. It's not about rushing to hear certain words. It's about recognizing the signs and building a relationship with solid, lasting foundations. Let's take this even deeper. The best way to attract this kind of deep emotional connection is to be your true self. Be the woman who knows her worth, who radiates confidence, and who has her own passions and life outside of the relationship. That magnetic energy will draw him in, and before you know it, he'll be saying those very words, "I can't imagine my life without you." And guess what? It'll mean everything. So here's your affirmation for today. I am his forever vision. Say it out loud, type it in the comments, and own it. Remind yourself that you're not just someone passing through his life. You're the woman he can't imagine living without. You're unforgettable, and you deserve a love that's built on this deep, lasting connection. But hold on tight, because what's coming next is going to blow your mind. You won't want to miss it. Number 2, you're my best friend. Think about that moment when you both start talking about something totally random, a silly childhood memory, like how you used to wear mismatched socks on purpose, or that time you both discovered you share a weird obsession with pineapple on pizza. Instead of just laughing it off, he turns to you with a smile and says, "You're my best friend." And in that instant, you realize he's not just calling you a friend. He's calling you the most important person in his life. The one he feels safe with, the one he can share anything with, the one who gets him like no one else. It's a sweet, unexpected moment, and it hits you deep down. He's showing you just how much you mean to him, not just as a partner, but as someone who truly understands him. It's like building the foundation of a house. Think about it. A house without a solid foundation is shaky, unstable, and likely to crumble over time. But when the foundation is strong and secure, everything else, walls, roof, windows, falls perfectly into place. Friendship in a relationship is the same. It's the solid ground where love, trust, and emotional connection can grow. Without it, the relationship might seem fun at first, but it won't stand the test of time. But with deep friendship, that relationship becomes a structure that's strong, lasting, and unshakable. You're building something that's not just romantic, but built on the understanding, respect, and genuine companionship that will hold up through life's ups and downs. Now, why is this so important? This isn't just about him being comfortable with you or thinking you're fun to hang out with. It's about trust. When he calls you his best friend, he's telling you that you're the one he can count on, the one who knows his true self and accepts him for it. He feels safe with you, and he knows that no matter what happens, you'll be there, not just as a partner, but as someone who truly gets him. This is the emotional connection that goes beyond romance. It's the backbone of any lasting relationship. It means that when life throws a curveball, you're the first person he wants by his side because he knows you'll be there to laugh with him, comfort him, and support him. Here's the kicker. When a man sees you as his best friend, it shows that you've truly become a part of his life in the most meaningful way possible. It's no longer just about romantic love. It's about being the person who complements his entire world. Think about the best friendships in your life, the ones where you can talk for hours without running out of things to say, the ones where you can be totally yourself with no need to impress or put on a mask. When a man says, "You're my best friend," that's his way of saying, "I love you not just for how you make me feel, but for who you are." Now let's tie this all back to Napoleon Hill's wisdom. He said, "You can never become what you want to be until you become who you are." What does that mean in this context? When a man says you're his best friend, it means you've reached a level of comfort and trust where you don't have to pretend to be anyone other than yourself. You've become his true partner, someone who knows him for who he really is, flaws and all. And in doing so, you've become a part of his true self. You're no longer just a lover or a partner. You're a friend in the truest sense of the word, someone who completes his world in ways he never even expected. So here's your affirmation for today. I am his best friend and soulmate. Type it out in the comments, say it out loud, and remind yourself that you're more than just a romantic partner. You're the one he can count on, laugh with, and trust fully. And remember, this is just the beginning. Stay tuned, because what comes next will make your heart soar even higher. You won't want to miss it. Number 3, I want to build a future with you. Imagine this. It's late, you've had a long day, and now you're both relaxing on the couch. The soft hum of the world outside is a contrast to the peaceful silence between you two. You're both sitting there just enjoying each other's company. When he turns to you, looks you in the eyes, and says, I want to build a future with you, your heart skips a beat. Those words, wow, those words carry so much weight. It's not just about spending the next few months together or talking about casual plans. No, this is deeper. This is him seeing you in his forever. In that moment, you realize something important. He's not just picturing today, he's imagining a lifetime with you. The future isn't just a thought anymore, it's a shared journey. Now let's think about this idea of a future together for a second. Imagine it like a puzzle. You know, those puzzles where each piece represents a different part of your life. Goals, dreams, memories, the places you want to travel, and the adventures you want to share. When he says he wants to build a future with you, he's not just talking about the present or the short term. He's telling you that he wants to complete that puzzle with you. No piece fits better than you do. Your personality, your dreams, your quirks, those are the pieces that make his future whole. You're not just a part of the picture. You are the picture. And when he says this, you know he's not looking for something temporary. He's looking for something lasting. What does it really mean when a man says this? It's about commitment. True commitment. He's not interested in a fling or a quick, shallow connection. What he's offering is something deeper, something real. He's saying, I want to invest in this relationship, in you, in us. He's thinking about the long term. He's ready to build something that stands the test of time. You know, relationships that evolve over the years, where the early sparks grow into a steady flame. When he tells you he wants a future with you, it's his way of saying that he's serious about your connection, that he sees you both growing and evolving together. It's not just a one-time adventure. It's a lifetime partnership. Let's bring this all back to Napoleon Hill. He once said, the starting point of all achievement is desire. What does this mean when we're talking about relationships? Well, to achieve something great together, it all starts with desire. It's that burning passion, that yearning to create something meaningful. When he says, I want to build a future with you, what he's really saying is, I desire you. I desire a life with you. It's his way of showing you that he's not just here for the moment. He's here for the long haul. His desire to make that future a reality is powerful. It's the foundation on which everything else will be built. When there's real desire, real commitment, you know you're not just looking at today, you're looking at a shared tomorrow. Now, I know some of you might be wondering, but what if he hasn't said this yet? Does it mean he doesn't see a future with me? Absolutely not. Relationships take time to build, and everyone has their own pace. What matters is that you feel this sense of growth and direction. Sometimes it's about the little signs, the way he supports your dreams, the way he talks about the future with excitement, the way he's always there for you. If he's showing you commitment, trust me, the words will follow, and when they do, you'll know they're coming from a place of deep, heartfelt desire. So here's your affirmation for today. Our future is bright together. Write it in the comments, say it out loud, and remind yourself that the right person will always see you as a part of their forever. You're worth that love, that commitment, and that future. Now get ready, because the next thing we're diving into is going to take your heart to a whole new level. You won't want to miss it. Number 4, I'm proud of you. Imagine this, you've been working hard on something. Maybe it's a career goal you've been chasing, or a personal achievement you've finally reached after a lot of effort. You feel proud of yourself, right? But then out of nowhere, he turns to you with that smile and says, I'm proud of you. And in that moment, you feel something shift. It's not just that you're proud of yourself anymore. Now you've got his admiration too. His words are like a bonus, making everything feel even more rewarding. It's his way of showing respect and admiration for everything you do, not just as his partner, but for the amazing person you are in your own right. You've earned it, and so is he for recognizing you in this way. Think about it like this. His pride in you is like a lighthouse guiding your ship through a storm. No matter how choppy the waves get or how dark the night seems, that steady, unwavering light is always there, showing you the way. It's not just about being a beacon of hope in your relationship. It's about him recognizing you, truly seeing you for all that you are, your strengths, your determination, and your drive. And that light, it makes you feel valued in a way that goes beyond just surface-level affection. It makes you feel seen, heard, and appreciated for who you are inside and out. So what does it really mean when a man says, "I'm proud of you"? Well, it's more than just a compliment. This is a statement of deep admiration. When a man truly loves you, he's not just interested in your looks or your personality. He admires your achievements, your drive, your ambition. It's about the person you are as a whole. This phrase goes beyond the relationship. It's a recognition of the efforts and successes you have in your own life. It's his way of showing that he values what you bring to the table, not just in the relationship, but as an individual. You see, love isn't just about affection. It's about support, encouragement, and recognition of each other's growth. When a man says, "I'm proud of you," it means he sees the bigger picture. He understands that you have goals, dreams, and ambitions of your own. And he's standing right there, cheering you on. It's the kind of pride that fuels your confidence, that reminds you that no matter how tough the journey gets, you're not alone. Now let's tie this back to Napoleon Hill's wisdom. He famously said, "What we can do or what we think we can do, we do." This is a powerful reminder that self-belief is key to achieving anything. When your partner tells you he's proud of you, it's a reflection of how much he believes in your abilities. He's not just acknowledging what you've accomplished, he's showing you that he believes in your potential to do even more. His pride in you reflects the belief he has in your future, because he sees how far you've come, and he knows that the sky's the limit for you. So here's the thing, this isn't just about him praising you for what you've done. It's about him being in your corner, reminding you that you're capable of even more. And that kind of encouragement is powerful. It creates a solid foundation of respect, admiration, and love that strengthens your connection even further. When he says he's proud of you, it's like he's investing in your dreams, believing in them as much as you do. Here's your affirmation for today. I am proud of me, and so is he. Write it in the comments, say it out loud, and remind yourself that you are worthy of pride, both from yourself and from the people who truly love you. Now, buckle up, because what's coming next is going to take your heart on an incredible journey. You won't want to miss it. Number 5, I love you just as you are. There are times when we all feel insecure, right? Maybe you wake up and your hair just doesn't cooperate, or you're feeling a little off and can't seem to shake the mood. We all have those moments where we don't feel quite like ourselves. But then, in the midst of your doubt, he looks at you with that calm smile and says, "I love you, just as you are." In that instant, it's like a warm hug to your soul. Those words are exactly what you need to hear. They remind you that imperfections and all, you're loved exactly for who you are. It's not about being perfect, it's about being real. And in that moment you realize that this love is about acceptance. It's not about you meeting some ideal standard, but about being truly seen and cherished, flaws and all. This kind of love is like an old cherished book. It's not perfect, it might have some dog-eared pages, a little wear and tear from being read so often, but it's treasured because it's yours. The book doesn't need to be flawless to be valued. In fact, its very imperfections make it more precious. Similarly, when he says, "I love you just as you are," it's as if he's telling you that he treasures every part of you, the messy, the beautiful, the quirky, and the flawed. To him, you are the perfect version of yourself, even with all the little imperfections that make you uniquely you. There's no need for you to change. He loves you in your most authentic form. So what does it really mean when a man says, "I love you just as you are"? This phrase is the epitome of acceptance. It's unconditional love at its core. He's telling you that you don't need to change anything about yourself to earn his love. You don't need to be someone else, put on a mask, or be perfect. He loves you for everything you bring to the table exactly as you are. There's no pressure to transform into someone you're not. You're already enough. And that's a beautiful feeling, right? To know that you don't have to chase perfection, that someone sees you in your entirety and accepts you wholeheartedly. This is the kind of love that builds strong, lasting relationships. It's the kind of love that thrives on vulnerability and honesty. He's not looking for a fantasy version of you. He's looking for the real deal, the person you are when the makeup's off, the bad hair days hit, and when you're feeling down. And yet, in those moments, he's still there, loving you with all his heart. Napoleon Hill once said, "The greatest achievement was at first and for a time a dream." Think about it. His love for you is not a dream of some idealized version of who you should be. It's a dream that has come to life in the most authentic way. He's not chasing some fantasy. He's embracing the reality of who you are. When he says, "I love you just as you are," it's his way of showing that he sees you, truly sees you, and loves you in your entirety. Not just the parts you show the world, but the parts you might even hide from yourself sometimes. He believes in the real, unpolished version of you, and that is a dream come true. So here's your affirmation for today. I am loved exactly as I am. Write it in the comments, say it out loud, and remind yourself that you are perfect in your imperfection. You are worthy of love for exactly who you are. Keep that in mind, because coming up next is a powerful truth that will elevate your relationship to the next level. You don't want to miss it. Number 6, I can't wait to see where this goes. Imagine this, you're chatting about your weekend plans or maybe laughing about a dream vacation when suddenly he says, "I can't wait to see where this goes." It catches you off guard in the best way because that one simple sentence says so much. He's not just enjoying your company right now, he's thinking ahead. He's imagining future chapters with you in them, not just a fling or a phase. It's like starting a brand new book together. The pages are blank, the plot unknown, but the excitement, oh, it's real. He's not afraid of the unknown. He's curious about it, about you. This phrase shows he's open, invested, and ready to turn the page into something meaningful. And as Napoleon Hill put it, patience, persistence, and perspiration make an unbeatable combination for success. Real love, like any worthy journey, takes time, effort, and faith in the process. When he says this, he's showing that he's willing to take that journey with you. Here's your affirmation today. Our story begins now. Drop it in the comments, claim it, and remember, when a man is excited about the future with you, it's a beautiful sign of lasting love. And trust me, what's coming next? Even better. So there you have it, 5 powerful phrases that reveal when a man truly loves you. Each one shows his commitment, trust, and deep admiration for you, not just as a partner, but as the incredible person you are. Keep these signs in mind as you move forward in your relationship. And remember, love isn't about perfection. It's about being real and building something beautiful together. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more insightful content, and share it with someone who might need a little love inspiration today. Stay tuned for more.